Well, hi and welcome back. On my last trip with my KTM 450, with my 1,000 kilometre trip up in Narcarola, I got a couple of these Fodsport M1 S5 Plus units, and I wanted to give them a go and see how they really go and how good they actually are, because they're only cheap. So I did a test on a range, and we got about 500 meters out of them usable. When we started going out past that distance, they would start dropping out. But within that range, they were fine. But also, they have to be line of sight. As soon as you get any trees in between you or anything like that, they drop out and then they come back in. So yeah, that was the only issue we had. We used them for the whole 1,000 kilometres. Must have got about 8 hours a day out of them. And then we recharged them. So they weren't flat, but that was 8 hours. So for the money, they're actually really good. And the other thing about them too is with an open face helmet, you find you do get wind noise coming in, obviously when you're talking and you're listening and all the rest of it. But it's actually not that bad. If you're running an adventure helmet with the visor that comes down, that'd probably be perfect. But for this type of motocross helmet, it's still definitely hands down better than doing hand signals the whole way along, trying to talk to your rider next to you or the rider in front of you or whatever. So no, these actually do work really well, and for the money, I think they're a bargain. So give them a go. Just a note too, the whole unit when you're washing the helmet takes a couple of minutes to take out. After our trip away, the only difference I will be doing is running the other mic. Because it's got more foam on it, it kills more of the wind noise out than the other one, so I'll be doing that. And to put it back in, it might be 10 minutes tops to put it back into the helmet, and ready to go again for the next trip. Yeah, so anyway, these are only my personal thoughts because I've only ever used Fodsport. And I know there's Cardo and Senna. There's probably other ones as well. And they all cost a hell of a lot more than these. But I thought bang for dollar, I get half a kilometre distance out of them. And I used them for 1,000 kilometres and they were bulletproof. And they're cheap to replace if you destroy one. So I think I'll be sticking with them.